First Lady Melania Trump was finally seen in public after weeks of her presence is missed. She went through a surgical procedure and appeared to be recovering and/or working at the White House, but didn't seem to make many public appearances for the last several weeks. Her missing status conjured up the conspiracy theorists who blatantly attacked the woman for not being in public as much as they wanted her to. Everything from divorcing Donald to doing other weird things took over a minuscule portion of the internet run by trolls. Finally, Melania walked over the bridge as the internet trolls underneath looked up and caught a glimpse. Melania made an appearance at an event for Gold Star families to honor the fallen who given their all to fight for the freedoms of this great country. It was a Gold Star daughter named Gina Green who was lucky enough to capture video of Melania in her finesse and glamorous form as she arrived. She took the video, but sure enough, it didn't take long for people to go on the prowl and bring out their inner troll. The video was bashed, and people were saying things like Melania had a stunt double, or that wasn't really her, and there sure was a lot of people laughing at the people who posted things like that. Some couldn't tell if people were just joking to make light of the conspiracy theorists or if they were truly honest in what they were saying. Regardless, here is Gold Star daughter Gina Green's video of Melania Trump making her appearance. Trending, Melania's close friends are worried for her after what they've just found out. Fox News gave us more insight on the missing Melania theories that people came up with. Mainstream media members jumped the shark and took Trump derangement syndrome to new heights by concocting tales of domestic abuse when trying to determine First Lady Melania Trump's whereabouts before she showed up to a White House event on Monday night. Melania Trump was painted as missing in action when news broke on Sunday night that the First Lady, who is fresh off an operation for a kidney condition, will not join her husband on a pair of international trips. CNN even aired a GC of a calendar, placing question marks on each date since the First Lady was last seen on May 10, but CNN's coverage turned out to be less appalling than some conspiracy theories floated on Twitter. Rolling Stone senior writer Jamal Smith wrote, "I wish that I didn't suspect that the prolonged, poorly explained public absence of Melania Trump could be about concealing abuse. I wish that it was a ludicrous prospect." Media Research Center Vice President Dan Gaynor told Fox News that CNN's calendar graph was sickening, but to see a Rolling Stone writer claim the absence was possible domestic violence is demented. The Atlantic senior editor David Frum also insinuated that domestic violence was the reason why Melania Trump laid low for a few weeks. Suppose President Trump punched the First Lady in the White House, federal property equals federal jurisdiction, then ordered the Secret Service to conceal the assault. POTUS has article to authority over Secret Service. Is that obstruction? Under secular doubt, apparently no, Frum tweeted. Media analyst Jeffrey McCall told Fox News that it's really is sad that some corners of the media world so easily engage in unsubstantiated speculation simply to bash the president. Imagine the outrage if that had happened during the Obama years. This is how low the left is willing to go, straight out of the gutter and into the sewer, Gaynor said. McCall added that it is bad enough when this happens with regards to policy matters, but it is really out of line when it deals with somebody's personal behavior. This kind of toxic and polarized public dialogue damages the public sphere in so many ways. Smith and Frum did not immediately respond when asked if they will issue an apology. Rolling Stone and The Atlantic did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Pundits who have engaged in such wild rumoring should, indeed, apologize, but I don't think that is likely to happen, McCall said. The moral compasses of pundits who would engage in such unsupported allegations are so out of whack that a public apology would not cross their minds. The conspiracy theories were debunked when Melania Trump attended a scheduled White House event honoring Gold Star families Monday evening. Videos of the First Lady at the event were quickly posted on social media, showing the First Lady wearing a sleeveless black dress and strolling into the East Room accompanied by President Trump. Let's just say that people have too much time on their hands if they're creating conspiracy theories right after Melania has a surgical procedure and might need to rest for a little bit.